In this video, we are going to cover how to create multiple plots at the same time and how to set a reference parameter on plots in DX. In the last video, we learned how to create plots and overlays. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. And now I'm going to change my grid layout. I could do this from the grid drop-down here. I'm just going to go ahead and create a 2x2 table. Now plots can be created in any of these plot spaces. It's also worth noting that these plot spaces don't have to be m by n. I can click and adjust the bounds here, and I can also split vertically, horizontally, or remove space in the right-click menu on an empty plot space. But for now, I'm going to keep this as a 2x2 table. I'm going to hit Control A to select all of the spaces here inside of this page. And I am going to click and drag 4 channels into the first plot space. I'm going to now click one trace per, which is going to make one trace per plot space. And I'm going to go ahead and select strip chart. And you can see that I have 4 strip charts that were created here. I'm going to go ahead and make one more page to show the behavior if you select more channels than there are plot spaces on the page. I'm going to do the same process now. Control A to select all of the plot spaces. And this time I'm going to select 8 channels, drag it onto the canvas, and do one trace per. This time I am going to create a time plot. Once those plots are created, you can see that it made a new page, which I can navigate to using these page down or page up buttons. Click page down to go to the next page here, and you can see that it created the rest of the channels now on those pages. Next, I want to discuss how to set a reference parameter on a channel. I'm going to set my grid space to 1x2, and I am going to drag my first channel straight onto the canvas and create a Campbell diagram. Of course, Campbell diagrams are very important in aeromechanics and usually are referencing a speed parameter. So as you can see here, if I drag the channel alone onto the canvas, I have seconds in my x-axis down here. If I would like to see speed on my x-axis, I can Control select a speed parameter. In this case, it's n1. And I can drag that into the second plot space here and select Campbell. And now you can see here that I have speed on the x-axis and my engine orders here on the y2 axis. This can be done with a variety of different plots. You also follow this same method to create tracking plots and Bode plots. And if you need to create a orbit plot comparing 2 different channels, you select both channels. The first one is the one that the second channel is going to reference to.